everyone, welcome to Veronica Hut. Today I have a new project that I want to show you. So as you can see, I have this following patterns that I'm going to show you, and for this I will be using my Woolly Huds Year Socks wool. So the color is September this time. There is a total of 12 colors for each month. So in case you want to find this exact one, it's September or number 9, or you can buy the whole set too. I highly recommend it, it's really awesome. So I will show you how you can do this in rows, but it's not difficult to do it in rounds either. So feel free to choose whichever way you prefer better. So today I will be using my 2.5mm needles. So I have this needle set too. It's a really nifty thing to have around. So what I recommend as far as sizes go are the sizes between 2.5mm and 4mm. And I have here some additional tools as well that might be useful to have around, so markers and whatnot. Scissors are also pretty important, so you probably already know all of that. So for this pattern, we will need a number of chains that can be divided by 4 and one additional one for each row, and 2 end chains, of course. So if you're doing rounds, just a number that you can divide by 4. So let's get started, and before we do that, I just wanted to shortly mention that you can always leave comments below the video. That way I know if I did a good job or if I explained something well or maybe not so well. I'm really open to critique, so don't be afraid to ask questions as well. I'm really open to feedback of any kind. So yeah, the comment section is below. So for this piece like this, I have here, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times the pattern. So 6 times 4 is 24, and one additional one for the height is 25. And right and left, the end chain makes a total of 27. So let's start with that. So let's start a pattern with a nice row that is going to be something like a frame for us. So this part right here that you see should be a bit flatter so that our pattern is better aligned. So let's start by casting one off, and the next one we will do knitwise. Now 3 purlwise and 1 knitwise, and keep doing 3 in purl and 1 in knit throughout the whole row. Last one knitwise, and that was our first row, but this won't count into the pattern row. So we will now be starting our row number 1. This one was just to align our pattern nicely. So cast off and do 1 purlwise and 1 knitwise, so just like before. The last 2 ones in purl stitch and then knitwise, and that's the row. So we can now start row number 2. So 1 knitwise and 3 purlwise till the end. Here with another one in knit stitch. So we will repeat in the same manner until the end of row number 8. So here is row number 9, so if you worked in rows it's easier and you just do a number dividable by 4 and everything else is the same, just in rounds instead of rows. So we can now start row 9 and we will cast the first one off and do the next one purlwise. And now go here 6 rows down. And here go through and pull the thread through and pull as long as your piece for now is, and then do 3 knit stitches and then go through the same spot and again pull through and do the top, and then just repeat. Six rows into the mid stitch and pull high. Here we are after the whole row, so we can now start with the next one, row number 10. Cast one off and do one knit stitch. So now here incoming is the thread that we pulled through, and we will do it together with the next stitch in purlwise. After that, one chain purlwise, and then here the last purl stitch and the one that was pulled high, so we will do those together purlwise. So watch how I do it. And then again. Again, slowly from the back. Now turn and we can see our first row, but let me show you the one I already did. It's maybe a bit more visible and a bit better to see when you do a couple of rows further. So plus the color is a bit lighter here, which I think kind of makes it better to see. So anyway, I will continue on this piece since it's really the same thing, and I think it will be easier for you guys to follow. So let's get going with the row. So our next row is row number 11, and we will keep doing it the same as before, 1 knitwise, 1 purlwise, and then 3 knitwise, 1 purlwise, and keep changing that. So 3 knit and 1 purl. We will do this for 4 additional rounds. Here we are now, so at the end of the row 14 and now in the 15th row we are doing the same as in row 9. So we basically have 6 rows that keep repeating. So let me show you one more time how to do the pattern itself, and then later we will see if we need to go over anything else. So I'll again do it slowly so that you guys can follow. So we will now repeat the same as before, that's the whole deal, and I will show you how you can do this in rounds, since that one we do on the front side instead of the back. So if you do rounds, you start here with the purl stitch. Imagine we don't have this one end row, that's the edge of our pattern, and then we can do the first purl stitch and then take the first longer loop off and do with the next one and knit stitch together. And then we have the middle knit stitch, and then again we do together the longer loop and the next stitch and knit stitch. So I will repeat one more time. So that's how you would do it in rounds. Then again the 4 base rounds, and yeah, I I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to let me know what you think, if you find this complicated or rather easy. As I mentioned, the comment section is open and I'm very open to hear your feedback. Apart from that, you can subscribe to the channel for free and stay updated with everything new that I post, as well as check out some older videos I already posted if you're looking for some extra inspiration. Apart from that, if this particular video was fun, feel free to shoot a thumbs up, that way I know I did a good job. And yeah, thanks for watching, I'll see you next time, have a great day, bye!